Welcome back, students of 7th class. This is 7th chapter, exercise 7b. I am Asif from Modern International School, Hiswa. So, students, we will present, and I am present before you to solve a couple of questions of exercise 7th B. Now, we are going to start from question 25. So, have a look. Question number 25 says, the total cost of 3 tables and 2 chairs is 1,850 rupees. If a table costs 75 rupees more than a chair, find the price of each. Means find the price of each table and each chair. Now let's see. Let us consider later cost. The cost of each chair is X rupees first. Okay. Either we can suppose the table or chair. Now we have already supposed the cost of each chair is X rupees. Now the cost. Okay. Now here see. So therefore the cost here is the cost of 2 chairs. Yes, 2 multiply by X. Okay, because 1 chair is X rupees. Suppose 1 chair is 100 rupees, then 2 chair is 2 multiply by 100. So similarly 1 chair is cost X rupees, so 2 chairs 2 multiply by X means 2X rupees. Okay, now this amount 1,850 is the amount including chairs cost and the total chairs cost and the total table cost as well. Okay, now if we remove from this amount chairs cost, then we will get the tables cost. Yes, now see friends, the cost of 2 chairs is here 2X rupees. Now the cost of 3 tables means total cost including chairs and tables is 1,850. If we subtract the chairs cost from 1,815, we will get only the cost of 3 tables. This is why therefore the cost of 3 tables is 1,815 minus chairs cost. Okay, this total amount gives us the cost of 3 tables. Okay, now next, therefore the cost of 1 table, because the 3 tables cost is this. Now 1 table's cost, that means this amount is divided by 3. This will give the cost of 1 table. Okay, now see, according to the questions here, the first statement says, if a table cost, 1 table cost is here, a table cost I have already written according to the statement, a table cost 75 rupees more than a chair. 1 table cost is equal to 75 rupees more than chair. The chair cost is 1, means X plus 75. Okay, now after cross multiplication, this multiply by 1 as it is, and this 3 is multiplied by X, and this 3 is multiplied by 25, becomes 3X and 225. Okay, now we will bring minus 2X is as it is. We will take this 3X plus 3X towards left hand side negative. This is minus 3X, and this is 225 as it is. Now we will bring this to the right hand side with the negative sign, 1850. Now both the negative sign means add and put the negative value. Okay, now here the subtract becomes the minus 1625. This is 5X. Now X is equal to this divided by 5. We will get cancelled by 5, 325 quotient. Okay, now X is equal to, hence X is equal to 325. What about X? Here have a look. The cost of each chair. So the one answer is here. The cost of each chair is 325 rupees. One answer. Now we have to find the another is the cost of each table. Means here the 1 table, the cost is here. If we place the value of X instead of this X, means 1850 minus 2 multiply by 325, then subtract and divide by 3, we will get the another answer, and this will gives us the cost of 1 table. I hope you will easily find all. Okay, ये वाली वैल्यू यहाँ पर आप रखिएगा तो यहाँ पे the cost of each table आ जाएगा. एक आंसर, दूसरा ये आंसर. Okay, you will do. Okay, now see friends, question number 21 says, the length of a rectangular field is twice its breadth if the perimeter of the field is 150 meters, find its length and the breadth. Okay, now see here I have already draw the diagram. This is the rectangular field. Okay, now suppose the breadth of this rectangular field is x. Now according to the question, its length is twice its breadth, so 2 times of x means 2x. The length is 2x, here is also 2x, opposite sides of this rectangular field is equal. Okay, now let's breadth be x, b is x, then length is 2 into x. Okay, now the perimeter is given. Now perimeter of the rectangle p is equal to perimeter of the rectangle 2 into l plus b. Okay, p is given 150 and 2 is as it is. Here l is 2x and b is x. Okay, this is 150 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3x. Okay, this is, write down, this is first left hand side, it doesn't matter, this is 6x and this is 150. Okay, now see friends, x is equal to 150 divided by 6. 6 to the 12 and 6 5 yes, means 25. 25 6 155. X is equal to, hence x is equal to 25. What about x? X is the breadth, so breadth is x, first answer. Now the length l is equal to 2 and x, so then 2 multiplied by 25, this is 50 meter. X breadth is, hence we can say breadth b is equal to x is 25 meter is here, and the length l is equal to 2x, this is 50 meter is here. Okay, I hope you will clear. Now see friends, question number 29. Sorry, two complementary angles differ by a degree, find the angles. Now let us consider, let two complementary angles, first x degree, now another is 90 minus x. And you know friends, what about the complementary angles? Sum of any two angles is 90, are called complementary angles. So x degree or 90 minus x, the sum of these two angles is 90 degree, because minus x plus x will get cancelled. But okay, now this is x and 90 minus x another angle. Okay, now according to the question, they differ means difference, their difference is 8. Now difference, but one thing is very confusion, we have to difference from this x from this, yeah, 90 minus x from this, yeah, x from 90 minus x. Yes, first decide, this is the smaller and this is greater. Okay, now we have to decide, this is 90 minus x degree minus this x degree, okay, is equal to 8, because they differ by 8 means difference, their difference. So 90 minus x degree is equal to 8 degree. Here is the 90 as it is, minus x minus 2x degree is equal to x degree. Okay, this is minus 2x, or this is 8 minus 90, this is minus 82. Okay, this is minus 2x, minus will get cancelled, then x is equal to 82 by 2, this is 41 degree. So one angle is 41 and another angle 90 minus x degree. Here is the 90 degree minus 41 degree, this is 49. Hence 41 and 49 are the required solution. I hope you will understand. Now friends, see, this is very interesting question. Question number 31 says, in an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. The base angles are equal and the vertex is twice of each base angle. Find the measurements of the angles of the triangle. Simple, this is isosceles triangle that I have drawn a figure. ABC is an isosceles triangle according to the question. Now the base angles are equal. So suppose B is x degree and C is x degree. This is considered. Okay. Now the another statement says the vertex is twice of each of the base angle. The vertex is 2 times of each of the base angle, means 2 into x, 2x. Okay. Now we have to find all measurements of the angles of this triangle. Very simple. We have already drawn the figure. There is no need to write the suppose this. Okay. I have already over here shown. Now we know that what? Yes, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. The reason is angle sum property. Angle sum property. Okay. we will do and we will prove this theorems in the further chapter. Okay, but we have to remember this is the angle sum property. Why we have to written over here angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle A is yes 2x, angle B is only x, angle C is only x, and this is 180 degree. Now this is 2x, 1x, 3x, or x, 4x. 4x is equal to 180 degree. Okay friends, this is x is equal to 180 divided by 4. 4 3 ja, 4 4 ja, 4 4 ja 16, and 2 4 5 ja. Yes, this is 45 degree. X is 45 degree. So angle B is equal to angle C is equal to x is equal to 45 degree. That means angle B is 45 as well as angle C is 45. Now angle A is 2x, then 2 multiply by 45 degree. Yes, this is 90 degree. Angle A is 90 degree. This is for answer. I hope you will understand. Okay, now next question. Now friends, see question number 33. A laborer is engaged for 20 days on the condition that he will receive 120 rupees for each day he works and will be fined 10 rupees for each day he is absent. Okay, if he receives 1880 rupees in all, for how many days did he remain absent? Now see them simple questions. Let number of absent days is x. Suppose number of absent days is x. Now the number of working days, the total working days is 20. The total days is 20. If you subtract absent days minus 20 days becomes the total number of working days, means 20 minus x. This is the total working days. Now, and he receives each day as 120 rupees. Suppose he works 2 days. How much money? You will get, yes, this is 2 multiply 120 means 240. Similarly, number of working days is 20 minus x. So now the total amount for these days is 20 minus x multiplied by 120. Remember, means this is the number of working days and this is the amount of each day. So this multiply by this becomes the total number of working days. This is gives us the total amount of the total number of working days. And now there is one condition, and the conditions is if he absent, then he will be fined as 10 rupees for each day. So number of absent days is x. So x multiplied by 10. This is the total amount for the absentees day. This is why we will get the minus sign. Okay. Now he will get the total amount is 1880. Means this is the total working days. The total amount minus penalty gives us the total amount 1880. Now we multiply 120. This 12 to the 24 at 2 times 0. This is minus, and 120x is 120x. This is as it is minus 10x. This is as it is. Now as it is minus 20x minus 10x minus 30x minus 130x. Okay, this is as it is. Now this is as it is. We bring this 1880 left hand negative sign, and we will bring this to the right hand side positive sign. Okay, now 2400 minus 1880, this will get 520. Okay, 130 is as it is. Now divide 520 by 130. Yes, 0 get cancelled. 13 4 ja. So x is equal to 4. What about x is the number of absent days. Here the number of absent days is x. This is your answer. I hope you will understand. Now friends, you will solve all the question. Now your homework is question number 25 to 35. So now if you please try to solve question number 35. If you are unable to solve, then I will solve 35 in the next video lecture. Okay, exercise 7b, exercise 7b from question number 25-35. Okay, have a nice day.